Biz de tekrardan merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün Game of Thrones'a kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Birinci bölüm değil, ikinci bölüm. Yanlış okumuştum. Ben yanlış okudum da. Şuradan şeye gideceğiz. Marshmallow.
Baba marshmallow verir misin tatlım? Bir de sıvı kitoz verelim.
Şu adamla mı oynasak arkadaşlar?
Bence bu.
Şununla mı? Bu mu? Bu mu? Bence bu. Çünkü başka bölüm yok. Yani ikinci bölüme geçmek için onu bitirmemiz lazım.
Ver açayım abi.
Marshmallow nasıl yenir siz daha bilmiyorsunuz değil mi?
Biliyoruz.
Ateşle.
Evet ama biz bir kere kampa gitmiştik. Orada çubuğa batırmıştık.
Benim eski sevgilimle birlikte.
Evet.
Lay benim eski sevgilim.
Evet.
Ay bak karı yürüteceğim ben şimdi bak. Bak Necem ne kadar
açayım.
ben Necem ne kadar güzel yürüyorum değil mi? Oh yeah. Oh kıçım ne
Ben
güzel.
buyum.
Kıçım ne güzel.
Ama o kız mı erkek mi acaba? Kız.
Şu mu?
Evet.
Ben yürüttüm mü? Kız diyeceğim.
Ben oyum. O zaman ben de buyum.
Ben o zaman buyum tövbe. Git bana makas getir.
Ben buyum.
Makas getir.
Ben buyum.
Makas getir.
Makas getir ama. Ne ben hep getiriyorum? Getir işte.
I am honored.
Hemen İngilizce öğrendim bile.
Hadi söyle.
Sadece okuyarak öğrendim.
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Ögeday. Lucas.
What's your name?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Ben konuşuyorum.
Lord Forest.
Şimdi abi
He's not here,
konuşuyor.
is he?
Şimdi
She
ben
is.
konuşuyorum.
The girl can speak for her house.
Hayır ben konuşuyorum.
She's loyal. I wanted to hear from the girl, not you. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the chance to explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the Foresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark.
Ben
for
çok
centuries.
güzelim.
A house of traitors.
Ne?
They were the wardens of the
Bana
north.
ne?
We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Şimdi ben konuşuyorum.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which
Ben
king.
çok güzel rahat ediyorum.
Al.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Marshmallow.
Tamam bitti.
Hadi gel.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, your grace.
Bana hatırlıyor musun
And
marshmallow?
proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end.
Bu aşk değil.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned.
Evet var.
But now
Bakıyor.
that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Necem yere düştü.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Our talent is unrivaled, your grace. Forester Ironwood is highly sought after in the Seven Kingdoms.
So I'm told, and exceeded only by your lack of humility. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything
Kim
to
kraliçe?
keep it from
Ben.
happening, wouldn't you?
Sen de al.
Ask any Lannister, and they do
Ben
whatever is necessary
kraliçeyim.
to save
Ben
Castle
buyum.
Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another
Ama
house
kral da
like
çok küçük.
Yes, your grace. I would do
Değil
anything.
mi?
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
It is not her place to say, your grace.
The girl must have an opinion on the matter.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Kalk.
Who knows what lurks within their
Ja,
hearts?
kalk.
You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question. Go on.
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have
Ja,
your
bırak kediyi.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ecem, senin şansına tuzlu.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. No doubt Lady Marjorie will forgive you. Eventually. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her. I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already. Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are
Bu da benim annem gibi puzzle'cı.
here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Ben puzzle yapıyor.
Sir Jamie, I didn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. What? It's true.
Düşme.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told you have a paramore.
Hadi dinleyelim şarkı.
We're just having a bit of
Yeah,
fun. Probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be.
Hayır Ecem.
Pili bitecek.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become a queen?
Ecem başka yok.
He does have a certain look about him.
I'd marry
Damla.
If it helped me.
Hadi oraya da koyalım.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see. Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
Ecem başka yok.
What are you doing?
Bağlanmayacak.
Well, Sarah?
We're both sorry, my lady.
Ecem gel.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with...
Ecem koş koş.
Koy.
Yet they say it is men who are
Bu
powerful.
sefer kendine kırıyordum ben değil.
The
Bu
Queen
sefer ölmüyorduk. Al.
used by my display no-
Hemen topla temizleyelim.
I'm just glad it's over.
Korkak.
Herkes temizlesin.
Oğlum
King's
bak
Landing can be
birazcık
exhausting
balıkla
sometimes.
geldi.
There's always someone to please or
Bak,
some
yani
sweet
görmedim
sight to
ben.
smooth over.
Bana sen neden
Al
korkuyorsun?
You
PlayStation.
only get one.
Hadi çabuk temizleyin.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no
Bak
choice.
nereye de gelmişsin.
O PlayStation makinesi değil.
Do you agree?
Olmadığı için yani sorun değil. Adam muhtemelen gidiyor. Allah.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what
Allah
the
ya,
Baratheons
ne
might do to
bilmiyor
your
bana.
family.
Ha.
Her
I do
yere
appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady.
There's
There's been something on my mind.
İstemiyorum.
Something important.
Çok kötü bir zamanlama.
Evet sen böyle yaparsan buralar böyle olur. Benim sözümü de dinlemiyorsun. Çünkü.
Aşk yapacağım. Aşk for hell.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Bitti.
Bitti. Sol sütümü de
Whatever you
içip.
wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no
Yeah, I'll
secrets
do it.
between us.
Neden götürüyormuşum sen götürseniz?
About my family.
Ya,
I
al
trust her.
marshmallow senin.
Yok ben de yemiyorum. Beyazmış. Ooo. Ucun olduğu hepsi de benim.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Şu an ben
But if a
konuşuyorum.
raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never
Herkese
have
balıklı
disappeared
ilaç.
so urgent.
Balıklı ilaçlar geldi.
Ben
That
istemiyorum
is no
inatçık.
small request, especially now.
Sen herkes ister mi?
Joffrey knows only too well your family
Benim
fought for
o
the
benim
start.
ben bakıyorum.
And now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Oraya koy.
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Ben istemiyorum.
Kuşlar geldi.
Hayır.
I am well aware of the
Ben
risk.
istemiyorum.
I can see how important this is to you. I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Şaka yapıyorum. Ben ne yapıyorsun? İstemiyorum.
İstemiyoruz.
Parti yapıyorum.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week.
Evet toplayın
I've
etrafı
never
toplayın
asked if your
toplayın.
foot was so
Ali
urgent.
gelirse ağzımızı sıçar.
Very well.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family place.
Seven hells.
Ne oldu bir adama?
Ben de görmedim.
Hayvanlar adamı yakıyorlar diri
Let's
diri.
play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore
Oh,
the skins
kesti.
of their enemies as a coat?
Ama hala kesiyor ya. Bakamam.
Ya
Not
böyle
my best work, unfortunately.
Allah.
Suppose I have fallen out.
Ne yapalım?
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Osman abi.
Bunu aç.
Hayır.
Ya.
Susun. Şşş.
Osman abi. Oley Osman abi.
Sus bir. Merhaba. Merhaba.
Ama.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity you didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Listen.
Bak adamın dediklerini anlayamıyoruz ama.
I know I heard something.
Oh be. Bir bölümü daha geçti. Hayır bu da antrenman alıyor.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you
Lord
are young,
Edam mı?
and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300
Adam
generations
çünkü
of
kral
Forester
olacak.
lords stand
Kral.
behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
Gülü gülü.
They call my father.
O bir gülü
Lord
kral.
Gregor the Good.
Kral.
Bugün daha çocuk.
Daha çocuk kralı.
He was fair and wise and
Çocuk mu?
courageous.
Çocuk
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
Seni oraya kaydeder.
These were your father's people to lead and protect,
Sen orada
and now
sadece
they're yours.
durursa seni öldürür
But your
değil mi
father
abi?
did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others.
Hani
The Lord
götürdün?
Centurion.
Ay hani?
Şaka ya.
Forester traditions demand that a
Evet,
new
al
Lord
şu bardağı
Centurion must
götürüp
be
bir de
chosen.
öleceğiz ha. Bak beni öldürmeye mi çalışıyorsunuz? Al götür.
Damlanın mı bardak?
Al. Ana al bir git. Allah. Ben bu bölüm biliyorum burada adamın kafasını kesiyor. O yüzden git.
only trying to survive.
Yani kesecekler şimdi adamın kafasını.
Lord Ethan. Miss.
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Adamı nasıl kefesine çekiyorlar?
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
I'd have punished him myself, but it's for the Lord to decide the proper punishment.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed. They're not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. You must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
Şimdi anladım o çocuk da.
Send him to the war.
Ama kral.
Babası kral, o da kral olmuş değil mi?
Babası öldüğü için o kral şu an.
I will decide.
Babası da kralmış ama babası öldüğü için
If
kral
you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Evet, o yüzden şu çocuk artık kral.
Evet, o büyüyene, o ölene kadar o kral.
My family depends on me.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Kestireceğim. Adamın kafasını kestireceğim.
Niye? Yazık değil mi kadına?
Canıma da değsin. Adam bir suç işlemiş, tamam mı? Suç işlediğine göre
was
ben
certainly
ona
unpleasant,
ölmesine
but the
izin
Lord must
vermezsem
mete out
bir adam
punishment
işte.
when it's due.
Onlar kestirdi.
Not just yourself, of
Adamın
course.
kafasını. Yoksa ben Pokemon satısı
You can weigh on any lord.
Tamam abi, bana da al. Bana da.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience. You should have one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see. Take it. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Tamam, istemle düzgün oyna. Lan düzgün oynar mısın? Ne? Ama kedi sevmeyeceksin.
Bunu bir silah sanın, bakın abiyle nasıl dövüşüyorum.
Oyun bana geçti.
Abi şimdi kediyi sevebilir miyim? Kediyi sevebilir miyim? Önce sıra.
Söz. Hadi artık sevebilirsin.
Hayır bitti, ben seviyorum. Hayır, sen sevemezsin.
Ecem.
Ama damla savaşmadı ki.
Savaştı.
Savaşmadı. Damla sadece böyle sır yaptı. Ben Spider severim. Spider.
Bana ne de bana ne.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good. The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements.
Etrafı toplayın. Hiç topladım.
Anne ve baba kapısını kilitledi. Hiç derdimi söyledim. Babaya ve anneye söyleyeceğim artık.
Maester,
Yes, Bolum. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Ben de. Neden damla?
Tamam.
Ya, seni söyleyecek bir şey. Hadi çocuklar, bana affetmeyeceğim, affetmeyeceğim.
Bak Damla ben iyiyim. Bak Damla
Ben
ben
kötüleştirdim öyle.
ben iyiyim, sen de kötüleştiriyorsun.
Korkacağım.
Bu beni affettim de benim sinirlerim bozuldu.
Ama kahvaltıda anlaştıklarını unuttun çocuk.
Damla bak sen beni.
İyi oldu.
Damla ben seni dövmedim.
Evet anne.
Dövmedim ben. Babanız uyuyor. Tamam.
Ve salon toplantı.
Çizgi film açık çocuklara. Bekle bir dakika.
Açmıyor işte anne açmıyor.
Ya Game of Thrones oynuyorum. Önemli bir oyun. Ya biri de açılmıyor ki televizyon bozuk. Siz PlayStation. Evet arkadaşlar. Kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Ve bu günlük video burada bitiyor.
yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well.